just charged up to 100% again, which is becoming a bit of a habit. That's 2 weeks in a row I've done that, but the reason for charging it again to maximum is that we're off tomorrow for a week down in the Languedoc region, so we're going to be away for a while. I would think during the time we're away we're probably going to do somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 kilometres. It's just over 600 kilometres to get down there. It's going to be motorway all the way. At the moment I'm showing a range of 552. It's going to be motorway all the way, rapid charging, we hope, working. So it's down to Bordeaux on the N10 and then switching across to the A62 to head southeast along parallel with the Pyrenees, which takes you past Toulouse, Carcassonne, and then on the coast, near the coast, Mediterranean at Narbonne. You know, it's crazy because, you know, a straight line between here and there is nowhere near 600 kilometres, but there's just no roads that are very fast, and every sat-nav I ask says it's much quicker in terms of time to take the auto route round. We may come back a different way depending on how we're feeling, and because there's some absolutely stunning country down that way. Anyway, nice clean car inside and out. Just crossed 28,000 kilometres on the odometer, and we're off tomorrow morning. Back on the N10 again. This is e-Niro in charge. A bit of acceleration there. Just south of Angoulême and done 82 kilometres, so starting to make some inroads into this 630 something kilometre trip on our way down to Bordeaux. It's only 10 to 11 and it's already 28 degrees, so it's going to be a hot one today. So we've just crossed the 300 kilometre mark. We've done 300 kilometres. We started with a range of 552 and we only have 149 left. So, you know, driving on the motorway, I mean, I haven't been going too fast. It's been at 110, sometimes 115, and we had a little bit of disappointment. About an hour ago, we punched into the sat-nav a charging station, and it's my fault really, because the address actually says on the auto route, but the sat-nav was actually taking us just off the auto route, and by the time we went to it, we'd actually gone past the junction for the stop. So my plan was to at that point we had about 60% battery left. We'd done about 230 kilometers, and my plan was to charge there for about 15 minutes and then push on to this next one, which is an Ionity charger, and which is, you know, 375 kilometers into our trip, so sort of just comfortably over halfway. But that didn't work out, so we are 85 kilometers from the charger. We have 146 range, but the range is certainly dropping off faster than the kilometers are dropping off. Say we're going into a slight wind, heading east down towards Toulouse and the south coast. I'm doing 105 kilometers an hour. I'm using 15 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, so our consumption has really gone up, I guess, with the air conditioning and constant sort of speed. Anyway, hopefully there will be space at the Ionity charger. Only ever used them once before. I'm guessing we'll be down to about 50 or 60 kilometers of range, so probably just below 20% of battery when we get there. So there's a little bit of nervousness, but it's very comfortable driving at this speed with the cruise control. and it's a nice flat smooth motorway as always in France, so you're just sort of rolling along. So we made it with 52 kilometers left of range, and we were down to 12% of battery remaining. This is an Ionity charger. There are 4 of them. It says it's on the motorway, but it isn't. It's in a godforsaken logistics place where trucks fill up. There are no signs to find this at all. No Ionity signs, no electric car charger signs. The sat-nav took us to the wrong place. It was by pure luck that I had glanced to my left as we came to a roundabout. So we spent a little while going round in circles trying to find this. So, not very good. I'm going to be talking to ChargeMap about this because they provide the addresses, and on 2 occasions now, where they say it is isn't where it is, and my sat-nav surely can't be that bad, right? I mean, it's been pretty consistent up till now. So the good news is, there's more bad news to come, but the good news is that I'm getting power delivered at 70 kilowatts. So this is the highest I've ever seen with the e-Niro. Previous highest is 54. That was at another Ionity charger in the winter. So it looks like we're going to be able to charge pretty quickly. In fact, it's already added 4%, 5% in the 3 minutes that since we've been plugged in. The bad news is it's roastingly hot. It's 32 degrees. There is no shade anywhere around this place. Here we go. Look at that. It's just a big logistics place. There's nobody around. It's just commercial people. And Mrs. e-Niro there trying to keep the sun off. And interesting thing is, there are 4 Ionity chargers. And here's a bit of bad news, is that they charge 79 cents a kilowatt. So to put 30 kilowatts into this, it's going to be, well, to put 40 kilowatts in, it's going to be 30 odd euros, which is crazy. But we haven't really got much choice, apart from the fact that there is a 50 kilowatt charger here, good old ABB, and it charges at half that price. So here it's like, best call it 80 cents per kilowatt hour. There it's 39.40. So I think what I'll do is I'll whack some power into this quickly on the Ionity, and then I'll switch it onto the other one, because I'll still get like 44 on a 50 kilowatt charger. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, going to try to find some shade out of this heat and have something to eat. Another excellent hat. I'm good at these. So in 18 minutes, the Ionity 350 kilowatt charger got us from 12% to 60%. But oh my goodness, the price. 34 kilowatt hours is going to cost about, let's see, it's going to cost somewhere region of over 30 euros. Well, maybe 27, 28 euros. It was gradually slowing down, and on the panel on the charger, it said it would take another 19 minutes to get to 80%, but 37 minutes to get to 90%. So right next to it is this other charger here. So, but this charger is half the price of the other one. It's a 50 kilowatt charger, and when I plugged in at 60%, so I just shifted the plug. I finished the session on the 350 kilowatt one, shifted it to this one, and obviously on the other one it was charging at sort of 67, 68. It was gradually slowing down. This one's charging at 47, 48, and it says it's going to take the same amount of time to get to 80% as the really fast one. Now, considering that that's still about another 15 to 20 kilowatt hours that I'm going to be paying for, I thought, well, I've already spent like 27, 28 pounds on this one. By spending about 10, 11 or 12 pounds, I'm going to get all the way up to 80%. So interesting, very hot, got to run for some shade. we went from 12% to 90% in under an hour, just under an hour, about 50-55 minutes. But what a weird place. No toilets, no shade. It was just a trucking logistics place, really sort of weird place. No signposts at all to say that this was an Ionity charger. So I think I'm going to make mention that to charge maps. So anyway, here we are on the Toulouse Ring Road. It's pretty busy, and we're seeing signs for Barcelona, which is a bit of a way yet, but we've done over 400 kilometers now. Got about 230 left, I would think. Got just under 400 kilometers of range. We could go all the way, but I don't want to be waking up in the morning and having to find a charger from this place we're staying. It's a very small place, and from what I can see, there are not even any mid-level chargers. There is one about 2 or 3 kilometers away from where we're staying, but I think it'd be good to maybe start the day with tomorrow with 100 kilometers of range. So yeah, gosh, it's 36 degrees, 14th. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on there. 36 degrees, 14th of September. Yeah, it's Barcelona, look, there you go, up on there. Oh. So, next stop then, probably another charger about 170 kilometres from here, just to do a bit of a top up. That's the plan anyway. Having another stop. We've done over 600 kilometers today. This was the first time today where we'd actually put the address of the charging point in, and it actually took us there on the sat-nav. The other two didn't work very well at all. But this place it's a filling station, it's a restaurant. It's just off the autoroute, just past Narbonne. Got about 50 or 60 kilometers left to get to our destination, but I just wanted to top it up a bit. We started at 90%. This place was, the sat-nav said, was 216 kilometers, but we actually used about 260 off the range. So arrived here with 165 remaining kilometers. So I'd just like to start tomorrow with a little bit of range. But say we're almost there now. 6:30 at night. It's been a very hot day, and this is a bit of a noisy place. Good charger though. Seems to work very well. It's €4. So that's 6.7 euros a minute. So it's not a kilowatt hour, it's a minute. Okay, interesting.